Okay, I have never beaten Resident Evil 4 before or played it for longer than an hour. This was featured on Subblock, or our subscribers added it. We played it for 1 hour. That was like 4 years ago. So I do not remember anything from the first hour of the game, really. I decided to go ahead and restart the game rather than load our save, just because it's been so long since we played it last, and we're now playing it in its entirety. But you can see that first hour. I'm going to keep it on YouTube. I'll just relabel it from episode 1 to like demo playthrough or something. What I do know about Resident Evil 4 from cultural osmosis is that it is a really important game, that it changed the way third-person shooters were handled pretty much across the board forever. So that's exciting. If you've been watching the Resident Evil franchise playthrough so far, I'm excited about some of the philosophical changes to Resident Evil as a franchise, starting with this game. Really enjoyed the Resident Evil 2 remake, which is kind of carrying on the legacy of this one. I have heard about the QTEs from the pretty infamous MC Chris video from way back in the day. I guess we'll do normal.
Resident Evil 4.
That was a pretty good title yell.
1998.
It's now Resident Evil.
It was the year when those grisly murders occurred in the Arklay Mountains. Soon after, the news was out to the whole world, revealing that it was the fault of a secret viral experiment conducted by the international pharmaceutical enterprise, Umbrella. The virus broke out in a nearby mountain community, Raccoon City.
The title yells get better in the spin-off games.
With a devastating blow crippling its very foundation. Not taking any chances, the President of the United States ordered a contingency plan.
Didn't we nuke Raccoon City at the end of Nemesis? Yeah.
With the whole affair gone public, the United States government issued an indefinite suspension of business decree to Umbrella.
That's what we did to Umbrella?
Stock prices crashed, and for all intents and purposes, Umbrella was finished.
Sure, that's going to stay true forever.
Six years have passed since that horrendous incident.
Because the other thing I know about RE4 is that it twists the zombies a little bit.
Organization working under the direct control of the president. I was to assume the responsibility of protecting the new president's family.
Cornel, why am I the one who always gets the short end of the stick?
You, who are you really? Come on and tell us. You are a long way from home, cowboy. You have my sympathies.
Guess that's a local's way of breaking the ice. Anyway, you know what this is all about. My assignment is to search for the president's missing daughter.
What? All by yourself?
I'm sure you boys didn't just tag along so we could sing Kumbaya together at some Boy Scout bonfire. Then again, maybe you did.
Oh, you crazy American. It's a direct order from the chief himself. I tell you, it's no picnic.
I'm counting on you guys. It was right before I was to take on my duties of protecting the president's daughter when she was abducted. That's the ultimate reason I'm in this lonely and rural part of Europe. According to our intelligence, there's reliable information about a sighting of a girl that looks very similar to the president's daughter. Apparently, she's being withheld by some unidentified group of people. Who would have thought that my first job would have been a rescue mission?
It's freezing. So cold all of a sudden. Must be my imagination. Sorry it took so long.
That's just to clarify how little I remember. I do not remember that opening. I thought we were in like South America or something in this game. We're in someplace in Europe. I think it's how Leon put it. Somewhere in Europe. Who knows?
Just up ahead is the village.
I'll go and have a look around.
Yeah, we'll stay and watch that car. Don't want to get any parking tickets.
Right. Parking tickets.
Good luck.
Spain would make sense with the Policia and the back.
Who are these guys?
Did you say something?
Leon, I hope you can hear
Hey,
me.
there's Kodak
I'm
calls.
Ingrid Hunnigan. I'll be your support on this mission.
Loud and clear. Somehow I thought you'd be a little older. So the subject's name's Ashley Graham, right?
That's right. She's the daughter of the president. So try to behave yourself, okay?
Whoever this group is, they sure picked the wrong girl to kidnap.
I'll try to find some more information on my end as well.
Good. Talk to you later. Leon out.
Yeah. Seems like having a camera on those things. Not the best idea. Oh man, a new inventory. That's exciting. Video settings? Really? Why can't I set them in here? That's strange. Alright, well next time I save, I'll see if I can do it from the title screen maybe. And just check it one more time. That's super odd. Game that changed everything. Alright, so left trigger is knife. Various small items on the shelf, nothing particularly unusual. Can you strafe in this game?
Excuse me. Sir? I was wondering if you might recognize a girl in this photograph?
¿Qué carajo estás haciendo aquí? ¡Lárgate, cabrón!
Sorry to have bothered you.
Cool.
Freeze! I said freeze!
Shit. Right trigger and then A, X, okay. Yeah, I can see how having a Wiimote or a controller would make this easier.
Shit.
Fantastic.
Is everything okay?
There was a
I think just
hostile
fight
local.
anchors.
I had no choice but to neutralize him. There are still others surrounding the area.
Get out of there and head toward the village. Take whatever measures necessary to save the subject.
Understood.
I like the combat, your danger music, that's cool. He's not a zombie. Some bullets? Alright. Still reload from the menu. Or maybe you can't preemptively reload? I'm trying to find all the buttons here. Oh wow, there's D-pad controls. Hit a button to reload while aiming. Oh shit, not that button. Thank you, that's helpful.
Te voy a hacer picadillo. Cógelo.
Jump it. Oh, they have weapons now, too. Totally not zombies, though, right? It's a wooden box. Looks like it can be broken. Alright, hello. That's... You got 100 coins. Fantastic. Oh, right, yeah, that's the other thing. Cultural osmosis, the merchant. What are you buying? You don't have any loot. Okay, I think I understand the controls now. I think this game, the graphics have aged pretty well. Talking about potentially installing an HD texture pack. I try to do the vanilla game in most cases, unless if it's like overwhelmingly suggested that we do something different. Like, I think there was overwhelming suggestion to use a third-party client like OS Buddy for RuneScape. Somewhere usually using Mexican pesetas. Yeah, I thought this game was in Mexico, or like Central America somewhere. Oh, thank God. Save the game. No increments. This is the second game we've played in the Resident Evil series that doesn't limit saves. It's an herb. Very citrus. I guess we'll see if I change my mind, but so far I think I actually prefer the D-pad. In fact, I don't think the analog stick matters. Like, I'm pressing it slightly, 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 slightly. Full run. Slightly, slightly, slightly. Full walk. Maybe it's because it's a PC version and they set it for arrow keys or something? Or both. Finally gonna have a friendly doggo. None of the dogs in Resident Evil have been very friendly so far. Pueblo. Traps, fantastic.
Un forastero!
I like the You're in Trouble music. Big fan. Cool. Oh hey, and there's like loot beams on the ground? Man. Go Capcom. I am a huge fan of shiny loot, and especially of loot beams. D-pad felt better with tank controls, yeah. For sure. I'm glad we moved away from tank controls. There's like a creepy butcher costume in there. This will be the first game I actually get good usage out of the quick turnaround. I don't have a lot of fine aiming here, unfortunately. Oh boy, he's running. Yo. Money, money, money. Money. Guess there's no sex discrimination here. Better find your fast. Thought that was just a bloody apron. That is a super dead person. Very good.
¡Un forastero! ¡Avisad a los demás!
Like, after the first native aggroes you, I feel like Leon's like, okay, I just need to murder everyone now. The music playing is Leon's danger sense. Can shoot him through the window, can I? I think there's like some aim assist in this, but it can only move in really big arcs, right? I can't like fine aim to get it right on his head. Just out of curiosity, I'm going to try the mouse here. I feel like people are taking way fewer shots to die at the beginning of the game, which is nice. It's hard to get kind of comical in other RE games. Which is Leon, who was sent to single-handedly rescue the president's daughter in a Spanish-speaking area, even speaks Spanish. How quintessentially American, right? I see. 50 is the max stack.
Leon, how you holding up?
Bad question, Hunnigan.
Sorry to hear that. I'm sending you a playing manual. Hope you find it useful.
I'll take a look at it, thanks.
Pablo's the best Espinal. Press A while holding down right trigger to reload your firearm. Oh, now you tell me. Opportunities are either stunned or on their knees or allow Leon to perform kicks as prompted by the action button. Keys treasure? That's what I think it is. That makes me extremely happy. Oh, thank God. I think my number one complaint about the inventory system in the prior Resident Evil games wasn't having limited space. It was having to share the key items with all of the consumables. Just saying Spanish words. Shit.
¡Mierda!
Too far away, apparently. Oh, great. You don't want me to do this? Don't throw axes at my face. It's an extremely dick move. And I'm dead. Trying to punish me for backing him up to a choke point. And it checkpointed me outside the room. I love you, game. Hey, a guy. They just automatically spawn as soon as I trigger aggro. Doing alright, Leah. How are you? Okay, they have some temporary invincibility between shots, it looks like. Oh, happy birthday. I love the headshot animation. Don't throw your axe in my face. Their bodies decay instantly, so I'm sure there's nothing supernatural about them. They're pretty good about supplying you with ammo, too. That's cool, you can shoot the arm that's holding the axe. I dig that. Just dodge my shot? Out of ammo? Holy shit. Didn't think that was possible. Now the guys from the gate just spawned. Looking for loot. Take the chicken egg. Yes? I guess?
Oh, la campana.
Game's having none of my camping.
Tenemos que irnos. Lord Sattler.
Where's everyone going? Bingo?
That's the line we're gonna land on before showing the title.
Hunnigan, I have some bad news. I've confirmed the body of an officer. Something's happened to the people here.
Leon, you need to get out of there. Look for a tower and follow the trail near it.
Got it.
Okay, so I wasn't supposed to kill all of those things. Probably could have just ran around and avoided them for a while and not sunk all my ammo. Japanese Sherlock Holmes Arabic. Oh, I mean, it's like, it's just how English words would be written, right? I set up this magnificent area to introduce the game's mechanics, and I avoided it. I wonder if I did that in the demo session. I'm gonna have to go back and watch the first hour that I played for Subblock forever ago. I honestly don't remember. You feel like something like that would have stuck out to me? Like, oh, okay, I'm not supposed to fight all of them. Yeah, I'm gonna pull them all back to the choke point. That is a cow. Probably not a zombie cow. What's it called in Japanese? Romaji? You write like an approximation of an English word in katakana. Alright. Yellow herb? What's this nonsense? Oh my god. Yeah, the lack of ammo there, and the guys spawning behind you. They only spawn behind you if you spend too much time there, though, or if you move too far away from it. Yeah. Mickey Mouse would be like Mickey Mouse, something like that. Like, that's actually a thing. I think it's racist or offensive if you're like doing a caricature impression of it, but huh. Oh. These are the fun mechanics they're meant to be introducing during this segment. Well, whoops. So I was supposed to like run for cover, realize that there was an infinite number of zombies, hide in this house, barricade myself. Gotcha. That's a cool mechanic that I completely missed. It's Ravenholm all over again, right? But you're right, they tried. I guess I'd stockpiled too much ammo before getting here. Oh, and there was a shotgun in here too. The only time it'll ever be used. Dude, that's so common in these games. I really liked Bloodstained, but it had this idea of like holding your hand out to like control things, and they use it a couple times in the opening dungeon, and then like one more time later in the game, and then it's pretty much forgotten after that. I feel like that's really hard to keep track of if you're the dev. Putting your ideas to good and regular use. I was meant to be able to hide in any of these buildings. I kind of like the having to break stuff before you can pick things up. Cool. Makes it harder to do when you're in danger, you know? Dirty bed here. The stains are a person's blood. They all seem to worship some kind of cult man, too. Pictures all over the place. How much shotgun ammo did they just give me? Holy crap. Alright. I'm not complaining. So is the last tick mark on the health in the corner Leon's maximum health? Can only get 5 more yellow herbs. I think we just came out of this one, right? Yeah. Oh, a third of a bar. Oh, okay. Oh, I see. I was just low on health before, so I thought it was... I see something on the top of this roof here. I'm going to check it out in a sec. I like the feel of this game a lot better so far. Just like the pacing of pickups feels really nice. You can see why folks were comparing the RE2 remake to like mixing this with the older game. Is this the second floor? On the roof? No, it's the other one. My bad. I like horror adjacent a lot in movies. It was so cool when he did that. Couldn't just break the window and just step out. You had to do a rad roll. You're right that Leon's kind of a dork. Gemstone. Can I do roof jumping? Okay. It's a good thing they put jump down there to disabuse you of the notion that you could jump across them. Some kind of symbol on the door. I feel like they've limited the flavor text too. Like, it's still here, but it's like, it seems to be only for stuff that's actually of interest. There's not a lot of things that say, it's a machine, it doesn't work. It's a button, it doesn't do anything. It's like, thanks. It's like your dungeon master saying, and you walk in the room and there's a giant pressure plate, and it doesn't do anything. It's completely inconspicuous. What do you do? Alert order. Recently there's information that a United States government agent is here investigating the village. Do not let this American agent get in contact with the prisoner. Those of you not yet informed, the prisoner is being held in an old house beyond the farm. We'll transfer the prisoner to a more secure location in the valley when we're ready. Prisoners should stay there until further notice. Do not let the American agent near the prisoner. We don't know how the American government found out about our village, but we are investigating. Since a third party other than the United States government. Stay alert. That's me. I'm the American agent. I'm protecting the president's daughter now. After barely surviving a zombie holocaust? I guess it's been 6 years. Who knows what all he's done since then. An item box? Nope.
¡Un forastero!
Okay, I think I was actually hitting him when he was further away. Oh, cool. It's that Uncharted Akimbo style or whatever, right? I know, right? I was thinking that earlier. Leon comes in here, no assumptions. All the assumptions. Everyone is a zombie. I see that it stinks, but can I get the thing? Dirty pearl pendant. You know, there was a less stupid solution than that, Leon, but okay. Ha! That's fun. And it's not a thing. You know, more aggro music, that's interesting. About the blue medallions. 15 blue medallions, 7 in the farm, 8 in the cemetery. Those who destroy 10 or more will be awarded. There's a less stupid solution? What, like reaching up and grabbing it? I couldn't get my camera to focus on it. Just trying to do that. In. Kick that guy's head off. Nice. Let's wait for it to not be dirty. I guess you have to shoot it, realize that it drops in the water, reload your game to find the thing that makes it not dirty. I feel like you can like take up tactical positions. It's kind of cool. Oh god! Did not know you were there, buddy. Could have knocked him down. Oh, the ladder knocked down. That's not that helpful. And Leon died. Very good. Trying to learn how I get the Akimbo insta-kill melee option. So now's my chance to get my shit back, right? Lord Sadler, I think he said. Yeah, I was wondering the same thing. Sadler-sama. Okay. Very good. The loot drops are randomized, that's cool. But actually, I have heard about this game as a dynamic difficulty system, which is kind of cool. Or it doesn't tell you this, but behind the scenes it's checking to see how well you're doing. How many times you've died. And it adds or deletes enemies. Okay, so that time I got the shoot him and then insta-kill him option. Non-disgusting pearl necklace. Oh, look at the enemy! Man, that was mind-blowing back in 2007. First that you could knock the ladder down, but then an enemy would come and put it back to climb up. That's pretty cool. Well. Big brain for me. Question then, do money and gems count against my inventory space? They don't, because they're treasures. The biggest fan. Climbing down the ladder animation. Super slow climbing down ladder animation, right? I'm a treasure. That's what I say to Andrea when she belches, because, like, we don't have a thing to say to people when they belch. When they sneeze, you say, God bless you. When they cough, you say, don't die. When they belch, you say, you're a beautiful treasure. Doesn't seem that effective, Leon. Now I can't just shoot them down, right? I have to go collect them on the ground. Huh. How in the hell? Oh, I just shoot them. I picked up a scroll explaining them. Okay. I happen to press X in front of it. That makes sense. Cows. It's like the frogs in Snake Eater. It's pretty gross. Hey, it's my doggo friend. Wolf buddy. Wait, you pointing my attention to something? What's up? Where are you leading me, boy? Oh, wonderful. kind of enjoy the exploration loop in this game. It feels a lot more satisfying to try to explore. Am I not supposed to be able to open this thing? Am I missing something? I don't see any other ways into that room. It's blocked off here. Oh, it's been barricaded. Okay, thank you. That makes sense. We shoot the medallion up here. Get this green thing. Chicken eggs. There's a ladder to get over here too, I see. Okay. So if I raise the ladder back up, go out a window. Gotcha. Secrets. Yeah, it's cool. I didn't really enjoy exploring in the previous Resident Evil titles. I really like having the money loot. It lets you increase the number of interactables in the game. And like, at the end of the day, you're probably most interested in, you know, bullets or herbs. If you can effectively have, you know, 10 times as many chests because of the addition of currency, I think that's gives your players some more dopamine hits. What a controllable camera does for exploration. I think something like this could still work with a fixed camera, but like there are so few pickups in a typical Resident Evil game. I'd say that like Resident Evil 0 probably had fewer than, I don't know, 150 total pickups in the entire game, I would guess. A beer stein? Is it a treasure? Huh. 3 recessions on the side. I wonder what they're for. Oh my god, are you serious? Seems so right. Pretty good condition. Looks valuable. I thought I saw an item on the lower drawer of this thing, but yeah, it might just be crazy. Okay, I think I got everything here. Got all the blue medallions. Blue bops. Okay, there are actually 2 paths I could take, right? There's the other one that requires climbing up on the top. Let's try that one first. Yeah, but it's like across multiple screens for the farm versus the graveyard, right? That's how I interpreted that. Like, I'm in a big area called the farm right now. And then once I complete this and several other screens, I'm going to get to another separate big area called the cemetery. Like, you know, the mansion versus the residence in Resident Evil 1. I'll read the files real quick though. Seven in the farm, 8 in the cemetery. What's the thing about Ashley say? Ashley Graham, daughter of the United States President, kidnapped by an unidentified group on her way home from university. Only a handful of people know about this kidnapping. It's been kept under wraps, mostly due to the fact that we can't determine who the traitor is. Guys in intelligence say they have reliable information that Nasty's been sighted somewhere in Europe. So they find out who the insider is. I don't know what to believe. It could be a ploy. A little help from another person, maybe I can climb over. Interesting. Alright, we'll go on the main door. Nice, they just let you jump down anywhere. Preset ladder locations. Greatly appreciated game, thank you. That's cute. QTE! Shenmue! Yeah, I didn't put it on the SSD, but still pretty great. Sweet. Super into stuff like this. This game is like practically a different genre from every other Resident Evil game up to this point. Like when we played this for Washu's Subblock like 4 years ago, it was the only Resident Evil game I'd played, so I didn't really appreciate exactly how different this was. I was like, oh, okay, it's just like the other ones but with tank controls and without tank controls. It's like, that does not appear to be the case. Whoa! Dynamite? Yes, run into the dynamite. Good idea. Leon's a genius. You run away after doing that? It's a vocal contingent of Resident Evil fans who hate this game. Let's do the same thing. Run into the dynamite. Let's try that again. I keep trying to do the quick turn and then run thing, but it's not interpreting it. How does checkpointing work? Does it just remember what all your resources were when you entered the screen? Oops. That went much better. How many of those do you have? That's nice. So save points in this game are really just, here's places where you can turn the game off and come back to it. You're basically always auto-saving on every screen, which is even kinder than the Resident Evil 2 remake. I'm a big fan of that. I love how those are kind of meant to draw you into the... Oh shit. The trap here or the trap in the farmhouse to the side there. How am I still alive? Okay, we're dying here. I was like, you see the guy throw the dynamite and you panic and run into the room on the side, or you run into the bear trap. Alright, third time's a charm. That's cool though, I like that. It's like, it's easy to notice this stuff if you're taking your time, but the game tries to panic you into making a bad decision. Must have been the wind. Yeah, sometimes I see the laser pointer, but I don't think I'm close enough. I'm gonna get a handle on that. Let me try if I can mouse this guy. There's some basic jitter that I think is there on purpose. Leon's aim's not perfect. Like Gene Wilder in Blazing Saddles. Yeah, but this is my shooting hand. Can I shoot her out of his hand? Because that would be cool. Okay. Not close enough. Must have been the wind then. Okay. Y'all have infinite dynamite? Oh shit, I think you do. I was hoping it was gonna work that way. Very cool. Yeah, same signpost. It's almost like it's the same asset. Crazy spiders in here. Everybody loves spiders. Oh man, this game is pretty cool. So I've been appreciating all the Resident Evil games we played on stream before. I wouldn't say I'm pumped about playing very many of them. Shit, I knew that was there too. Try to get in there. This guy is a real asshole. This one I'm actually going to be looking forward to playing every week. Just feels like it's aged so much better. I don't even know if I can get to that guy. Guess that's what healing items are for, right? Theory? Pretty forgiving as to whether the explosion damages you like that. Well, you can take their weapon away, that's great. Okay, I have something coming out of his head there. No clues here. Yeah, I guess Resident Evil was at a crossroads before the release of this game. They could have gone either direction, right? Could have been, let's become more survival, or let's become more action. That's a really mean thing to do. Keep gems in your bird nests. Oh yeah, I got a shotgun. Should give that a try. Just waiting for a nastier enemy. Check my corners. I guess the shenanigans that they could pull with fixed camera angles, now you pull with putting things in the corner when you walk into a room, right? do like the constant banging noise. It's pretty awesome. I also like knowing exactly how much goddamn health I have. Oh, that's great. I love that. I mean, I hate it, but good choice. Is it Ashley? Nope. Some guy.
Little rough, don't you think? You're not like them?
No. You?
Do you want to untie this guy early?
Okay, I have only one very important question. You got a smoke?
Got gum.
There's a big guy.
The big cheese.
What?
The big cheese. He looks like Rasputin. He no-selled your super kick. The kick that takes people's heads off. Senor X. I still love that they decided, like, the most epic line they could use to show the title screen was maybe they all went to go play bingo. What? Hey, we get Devil May Cry style stage caps with a save option. I like it.
Feeble humans, let us give you our power.
It's not Cam Clark, but it sounds like Cam Clark doing a Rasputin accent. What is this guy?
You will become unable to resist this
Dark Mage?
intoxicating power.
It's a Sadler Sama. Do we play Resident Evil 4 as a zombie? I lost my way here.
Hey.
Final Fantasy.
Hey,
This
wake up.
one- Senor X. Senor X,
Crawl out
right?
of one hole and into another.
You want to tell me what's going on here?
Americano, see? Now what brings a bloke like you to this part of the world? Oh,
This part of the world.
easy, whoever you are.
You mean Spain?
Name's
No,
Leon.
no.
Came here looking for this girl. Seen her?
What, are you supposed to be a cop or something? Nah, you don't look the type.
Maybe.
Okay, let me guess. She's the president's daughter?
That's too good for a guess. Want to start explaining?
Psychic
He
power.
watches the news?
Nah, just kidding with you, amigo. I overheard one of the villagers talking something about the president's daughter in the church.
And who might you be?
Me llamo Luis Serra. I used to be a cop in Madrid.
Man doesn't
Now
keep
I'm
his
just a
jacket.
good-for-nothing guy who happens to be quite the ladies' man.
Why'd you quit?
Phew, policia. You put your life on the line. Nobody really appreciates you enough for it. Being a hero isn't what it's cracked up to be anymore.
Used to be a cop myself. Only for a day, though.
I thought I was bad.
Somehow I managed to get myself involved with the incident in Raccoon City on my first day in the force.
That is the incident with the viral outbreak, right? I think I might have seen a sample of the virus in a lab at the department.
That's really bad. A really big deal.
After you. Now.
Well, that's a cool little QTE. I like when the QTE tries to mirror whatever action the character is taking. There's the obvious ones, right, where it's press left and move left, but... Bitch, this ain't a cutscene. Press A.
It's Leon. Sorry I couldn't get in touch sooner, but I was a bit tied up.
You're okay, right?
I'm fine. There was a male civilian held captive. According to him, Ashley's in a church somewhere.
What happened to him?
He managed to escape.
Do you have a fix on the location of that church?
No, but apparently there's a secret passage in the village that leads there. I'm heading back to the village.
Gotta go find this wizard. And next time I get to a typewriter, I'm gonna try to go to the title screen and turn on subtitles. I keep forgetting to do it.
Over here, stranger.
Hey. It's going to be like, don't shoot this guy when you see him. Okay, one sec. Main menu. Wonder why they pushed the, Whoa, that wasn't on purpose. Why they push the subtitle option in the main menu only? Large dark cloak. Everyone looks like a wizard. Like, he's not Spanish, right? Huh. Okay, I need to Google this. I really want to know why I can't. Resident Evil. You have to get only get subtitles unlocked in New Game Plus. PC can't turn on subtitles. Subtitles? Subtitle option grayed out? Huh. Only for when the game is set to a language other than English. Oh, that's a weird choice. I'll try to keep the game volume a little bit higher. It's probably good now. But about 2 decibels higher than we usually do. Spanish pirate.
Got something that might interest you. Got a selection of good things on sale, stranger.
And we just like are on board with it immediately. I love it. Blue medallions hanging around in the village. Come back and you shot 10 or more. I've got a specialized gun.
What are you buying?
Ooh, that's cool. It just costs money. That's cool that they tell me what the numbers mean.
Is that all, stranger?
Relative to a standard handgun.
Is that all? Thank you. Is that all, stranger? Is that all, stranger?
15,000.
What are you buying?
Treasure map. Can I find the stuff with the can I find the stuff that's listed on the treasure map without actually owning the treasure map? Just increase my inventory space? Shit, I should have gotten that first.
Selling? Is that all, stranger? Is that all? Is that all, stranger?
Don't need the treasure map.
Thank you.
Okay, thanks.
Ah, I'll buy it at a high price.
Treasures are... There's no reason not to just sell all of them, I assume, right? Or can I get more money by, like, putting the right things in the recessions on some items? He's got a giant blue torch. Make sure you can see him, I guess. That's cool. It gives me the option to combine. Okay. If it indicates you can combine, you shouldn't sell it, otherwise go ahead. Okay, so if it says examine combine, then don't sell.
Welcome. What are you selling?
Yeah, no worries. I'm just trying to wrap my head around it.
What are you buying?
And the attaché case is additional inventory space,
What are
right?
you buying? Come back anytime.
Is there a limited time to buy some of this stuff, or can I buy any of it later in the game? Okay, so like the one that had the recessions in the beer stein, versus I can probably just sell the spinals, spinels, however you pronounce it, and the pearl pendant. My stuff never leaves his inventory. Oh, so I can always buy it back from him. I guess the problem is I knew it was obvious that the beer stein needed to combine with stuff, but didn't know what was going to go in the beer stein. Sell spinels. And the pearl pendant's probably safe to sell. So does this area no longer count as the farm for the purposes of the blue pendants?
What are you selling? Is that all, stranger? Is that all? Thank you. What are you buying? What are you buying? Is that all? Thank you.
Sweet. Machine pistol, rifle scope.
What are you buying?
Now, why won't he do another upgrade to firepower? Is it just the point in the game that I'm at? If I meet him again, he'll do another upgrade or something? Values are in seconds. My god, they give you so much information at this game. It's not like, upgrades the pistol. Great, thanks. I don't know what that means.
Is that all,
I
stranger?
guess new upgrades and items. Okay. I'll save my money then. Not like I drop it on death. I wonder what inspired them to make just such a completely different game with this one, rather than stick to their formula. Was this wasn't the first one on GameCube, was it? Or maybe they did Resident Evil 4 on GameCube and it got really well received, so then they made the Resident Evil 1 and 0 remakes? They were earlier? Interesting. Well before this. Huh. So maybe it's the opposite. Oh, am I locked out of returning to the farm now to get the remaining blue coins? Late GameCube. I see. I can get back eventually. Okay. Does this game have many points of no return? Hey Spiky, how you doing? Do you think the stranger guy's gonna help me? Lots of points of no return. Sell them. Doesn't get high in his own supply. See an obvious blocked off door, you're going back to the next point of no return. Okay, thank you. I think that guy's too far, even though the... Oh no, that's how it works. It would be nice to have that rifle with the scope. So are there certain weapons that the only way to get them is to buy them from the merchant? Oh, did that item just despawn? Oh shit. Alright, I need to be quicker apparently. I didn't know that was a thing. Only a few weapons you can find. Gotcha. That's kind of cool that they don't expect you to have specific weapons for specific encounters. Y'all make some really gross sounds, you know that? I love the headshot noise, it's very satisfying. It's like I really like hit markers in games. One of those innovations I feel like most shooters should have, so they have a good excuse not to do it. Any kind of player feedback is really important. How many assholes are here? Maybe I'm not learning my lesson from the earlier sequence and there's an infinite number of them. He's still walking. Shit. They're all dropping stuff, so that's cool. Infinite assholes. No! Well, at least he was a bad throw. And you are also a bad throw. The shotgun works at longer range. Nice. Works best up close. Gotcha. Yeah, I guess I could reach over and use the mouse and keyboard, but Six Gun was saying this game's a little bit too easy with real aiming. Hey dude, so will the sell stuff to me while all the combat music is playing? Cool.
What are you buying?
Firing speed might be good.
Thank you.
Capacity's not that important.
Is that all, stranger? What are you buying? Is that all, stranger?
Guess more firepower gets me more money per
Is that all?
per ammo. I'll try to save money from here. Definitely wasn't originally designed for it. Makes sense. Oh, there's a like red and yellow treasure chest up there. This game is really video gamey, for lack of a better word, and I like that. I don't think that's a problem at all. Nice. Compared to, like, you know, Silent Hill, where like the game mechanics aren't terribly important to the experience. You could even argue that like the sort of shitty controls contribute to the horror in Silent Hill. You guys know how to open a door? Oh, that's cool. It was pretty funny seeing things stuck in the door there. I like seeing them bust the doors open, it's cool. It's mind-blowing when this game came out. Don't do that while I'm reloading, asshole. Yeah, it's gotta have dynamically generated loot, right? Seems accurate. Ooh. We got a key item. And a red and yellow chest. Big fan. Oh shit. Enemies are so smart. I kind of like the choice to have the enemies despawn when they die, too. It's video gamey, but for this sort of game, you don't really want a lot of, God, what the hell just hit me? You don't want ambiguity about, like, what you're accomplishing, you know? Like, part of why they show you all the numbers on your weapons and your health, instead of it just being, yeah, you're green, I guess. Or yellow, whatever that means. Someone's coming this way, right? Haha. Dum-dum. He must have been the one that hit me while I was standing on that ledge there. Just being good. Yeah. Yeah, Spiky, I feel like it would be fun to just nuke everything with the Wiimote controls. Why would that be bad, Buckin? Oh, hello. You guys clearly just spawned. Hold up. Don't vampire lunge at me, dude. Oh, he can still grab me when he's headless. I love that. That's wonderful. Okay. Cool. Maybe I do want capacity after all. So 5 and 6 are pretty close in style to this one. I like that the limb you target is relevant. You should knock weapons out of their hands and stuff. It's cool. Nice. Calculated. And the music just stops. Fantastic. Now I can explore with impunity. Oh, there are probably some lockers I skipped in the earlier areas and I was still getting chased. Yellow herb. Yellow herbs are also a full heal, I think. 6 is the same framework. Yellow is not a full heal. So it just heals you for a normal green herb and then gives you whatever the extra max health is, effectively. You can add a red to it. Okay, gotcha. The enemy count's certainly fun. I like that they went with a nutty enemy count compared to the previous games. I guess Resident Evil 2 did that as well. At least compared to Resident Evil 1. You boot up 2 and the very first area has more zombies than like all of Resident Evil 1. Close to it. It's like an MMO chest, I love it. Looks like something out of Zelda. Good way to teach you about combining items, right? Oh yeah, that's right, it doesn't take up my precious inventory space. I love you, Resident Evil 4. I think we are completely out of tank controls, limited saves territory. Having beaten 1 remake, 2 remake, Nemesis, Veronica, and 0. I mean, look at my heart rate. It's down by like 20 BPM, or like 40 BPM from the last time we played 0. That wasn't fear-based, it was just lost progress stress. Still technically tank controls, yeah, I suppose you're right. I can't strafe. No, I won't touch hard mode. Normal's enough for me. At least for streaming it. I like to do higher difficulties offline sometimes, but... yeah, it's more tolerable when the camera's always behind you. And the quick turn's pretty fast, at least. Tank controls weren't that frustrating most of the time. It depended on the fight. There were a couple boss fights where, like, the basic mechanic was run as far as you can to the opposite corner of the area from the boss, turn slowly to face them, get one shot off, run to the opposite, and repeat, right? Like... Six is quite bad. Let's see. Is 6 like actually bad, or is it like Skyward Sword bad shit? Doesn't sound good. That's cool. Can I knife them when they're on the ground? Let's do it. Resident Evil 3 style. Is it Code Veronica, the one where you could like swing your knife and hit them multiple times per swing? Save all your ammo that way. Really would actually like 6. Yeah, I guess we'll see. They gave themselves tough shoes to fill with this game, I guess. We're doing the full franchise, the main games. The only ones I'm skipping are some of the spin-offs that aren't as well received. How many axes do you have on you, dude? I need to buff my knife damage. Well, I've had a couple games where I've gone into it knowing that it was poorly received and then ended up liking it a little bit better. Like, was it Alpha Protocol? I think I gave a pretty fair shake. How to throw axes. There are dudes out there, right? Yeah, I can see them from this window though, right? No. Oh god. Oh, let's go to teach me about crouching. Nice. That's kind of cool. It's not a cover shooter, but you occasionally have scripted cover sequences. Come on through the door. You can do it, friend. Ooh, he's trying. Come on. Come on. Come on. It's just a step to the left. Put your hands on your hips. I like the color-coded pickup loot beams. How long does it take for loot to despawn? So you gotta be kind of quick about it. I guess that helps to disincentivize camping a bit. Shit. Yeah. Can I activate these from a distance? Okay. Yes. Come on, man. I know this box has collision. I can't exactly see all the way. Infinite sickles. I saw him remove it. And the one behind him stick around. is better than them having guns, right? I feel like the fact that you have enough ammo to shoot medallions and take out bear traps and stuff really kind of sets us apart from the rest of the series at this point, right? Sure, walking around in water is a good thing. Hey, Marty. You responded to the cat cam? Mr. Mocket. That's good. I think I would even lobby for infinite handgun. Like, I'd like to have a game where, not necessarily Resident Evil, but like the handgun's not effective against bosses, and that's been true in Resident Evil so far, right? Like, if you go up against Tyrant with just the handgun, you're gonna have a bad time. But the fear of soft locking is real. It was very possible, like, we could have soft locked due to insufficient resources several times in Code Veronica. There were a couple, like, loot checks. Did you have enough grenade launcher ammo? And it's like a timed fight, so you can't even just get really good at juking with a knife. Can you touch the fish? So I could shoot them. A big ass fish. Huh. Large black bass. Huh. That's cool. I get to freely play the Tetris. Try to make room for stuff. Oh, I see. It's too high. And I was trying to combine. Got it. There are no single unit items in this game that are in the Tetris inventory, I assume. Yeah, I've heard good things about this system. And I can't rotate items either, right? You can rotate? Oh! Very cool indeed. Just kind of assumed you could. Eggs are single tile. Gotcha. You can just, all that just to eat the fish, right? Black bass. Just eating a raw fish out here in what is likely disease central. Bye, Marty. Alright, this is where if you didn't learn your lesson on the first one, don't fuck it up now, right? Brass pocket watch. Effective means of fishing. The explosion dropped coins. Wonderful. And sensical. I like how they do a little bit of camera direction sometimes. Like here, the angle moves a little bit to point up towards the stairs. Like they had to do that on purpose, right? Large crystal ball. Hey, it's a picture of that wizard dude. Kitties, what are you doing? Hey, Ben. Psst. Ben. Do I need to spritz you? Some people's cats. With these, I will open the gate of garage. The evil pickup noise, that's always cool. All textbooks written in English, but I don't have time to read them. Leon, you can never be too busy for education. Chief's note. Instructed by Lord Sadler, I have the agent in confinement alive. Why keep him alive? I do not fully understand what the Lord's intentions are. Would, however, keep them separate. Don't expect Luis would trust a stranger, but if by chance they did cooperate, the situation would get a bit more complicated. Saul Sadler Sama's ploy, leaving us vulnerable so that this third party will surface. I guess the Lord. It's the Lord's call. Okay. It's a weird way to talk, bro. It's the lead now, right? Hey, it's Rasputin. Oops. Serpent's joke. Yeah. Senor Aki, or Akis. He's got heterochromia. It's just like you know. Oh yeah, I'm a zombie now.
You carry the same blood as us, it seems. Nevertheless, you're an outsider. Just remember, if you become unpleasant to our eyes, you'll face severe consequences.
That's cool, Mojave.
What?
That's a tight speedrun time, sub 2 hours. Not completely miserable for a streamer to do. Leon, have you been paying attention?
Leon, I've been able
Remember
to
when
get
you
some
got
new
injected
info
in the
that might
neck?
help you.
Fill me in.
Apparently, there's a religious cult group involved. They're called the Los Illuminados.
Los Illuminados. That's a mouthful. Anyway,
Is it
I
really?
had an unexpected run-in with the big cheese of this
Leon's
village.
a
But you're okay, right?
character.
Yeah, but he could have killed me, but he let me live. And he mentioned something about me carrying the same blood as them. Whatever that means.
Carry
You
the
got
same
injected
blood.
in the neck, Leon. Catch up.
Interesting.
Anyway, there are more important things than solving riddles right now.
Oh my god.
You're right. Hurry and find that church, Leon.
Oh, it's like Persona. It's okay. I'm sure it'll still be fun, even though the protagonist is a dummy. So the fact that there's a typewriter right here makes me wonder if the chapter end save points were added later. I like them, I'm glad they're there. Oh, hello, asshole. What's your deal? And you're taking a whiz and I come in and start shooting him. Real guy, that Leon. Not a friendly fellow. Open the oven and there's a single egg in the oven. Okay, cool. I'm not super clear on kicking. I thought it was like an Uncharted Akimbo thing where like you have to do a certain amount of damage to them, and then when you go to melee, it gives you a prompt. I didn't know there was a chainsaw in this game. I'm blind and trying to know as little as possible. Oh, that was a spoiler for what's coming up next. That's a bummer. Yeah, if you guys want to discuss stuff that's coming up, if you type !hide before your message, I will not be able to see it, but chat can see it. You can discuss that stuff without me knowing. Really glad they don't have perfect aim. Right. Run into him sooner. You're saying he doesn't despawn like the other ones. Huh. Interesting. Yes, 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 yes. How do iframes work on enemies in this game? Most enemies look like they don't take damage for a few seconds after you shoot them? Or is it just a quirk of their animation that they stop responding to it until their animation finishes? Yeah. Let's see if I can get this kick thing going. No, no dice. They're always taking damage if you're able to shoot them? Okay. They're just not giving a reaction animation. If they're mid-reaction animation. Headshots and knee shots, put them in animations where you can kick. Do you have to be holding left trigger like you're going to melee to start triggering the kick? Oh, that's a bummer. Just run up to them, you don't have to switch to melee. Gotcha. Whoa, that was fast. Yeah, really strong kick. Any shots later on? Oh, I see. That's cool. Thanks. Yeah, that's kind of fun. Not like that, right? It's got to be like a legit center of the headshot. Oh, I thought that was a kick option. It was not. There we go. And is a kick an instant kill, or is it just... No, not necessarily. This is my first time playing Resident Evil 4. It's on PC right now. I think I had a friend in high school who played it. Oh wow. Egg heals a small amount of HP. The knee or the face will work. Okay. Oh, I think I know where I am. Back in the... Okay, and I have iframes during the kick, and the kick is AoE on the enemies nearby, and they stay down for a sec during it, it looks like. That's nice. For when you're surrounded by enemies. Leave me alone, jerks. That's just a stagger, so you can't kill them with that. You can just keep them off your back, basically. Very nice. Do enemies, if they have loot, do they drop loot the instant they die, or do they take a second after falling? Guess it makes them drop their weapon, which is nice. It takes a sec for loot to drop. Got it. How randomized are cash drops in this game? Are you, is it possible to find all of the cash in the entire game? Meaning there's a limited number of purchases you can make from the merchants? Hey, bud. Wanna come down from there, buddy? Just drop off the ledge. It's all random. That's interesting. So depending on your luck with loot, I'm guessing the shit. Ow! That time I walked right into it. If you get really lucky, you can maybe buy more stuff in one playthrough than another. Shot him in the butt. Hey, Hermitage. Specific treasures like spinels are fixed, that makes sense. Assume there's no new loot here. But I'll look anyway, just in case. Amount of sniper. I think it's doing the dynamic difficulty adjustment thing. Yeah, if you go to Marstead.com, you can see playlists for all of them. Got about 6,500 hours of games under the stream's belt so far. I think we've beaten about half of them, of the ones we've started. There's a lot of them we started just from subscribers adding games for like an hour on some block. Another 3,500 and I'll be an expert. That is a chicken, not a zombie. Roger. Seeing if I can make out any blue medallions from all the way up here. Doesn't look like it. Is that necessarily on? Actually, I shouldn't give him shit for that. It wasn't a super long, old Resident Evil ladder climbing animation. Oh, okay, I thought you were just joking. It's like, yeah, you can choose to jump down. Like, you always jump down instead of going down ladders? Set up the save point. Which title surprised me the most as to how good it was? So, like, I didn't know it was amazing, or I wasn't expecting to like it. La Mulana was probably a big one. I actually played Dark Souls blind on stream, and now I think it's my favorite game series by mechanics. Mass Effect's probably still my favorite by setting. Burnout 3 was very, very surprising, but not because I didn't think it was going to be good, but because it was very accessible to somebody who's not good at racing games like me. I have to think about some other ones. Usually I can get away with having high expectations for stuff, since we try to stick to games that are, like, very well received on Metacritic. Probably no other game like La Mulana, and never will be. I think you're right. I think that's what feels so special to me about it. I always tell the anecdote. Oh, I see. I turned myself around. Well, I'll save, and then this might be our save point for the session if I can't find much else after this. Yeah, not from another dev though, right? The anecdote about meeting the La Mulana dev at PAX, and they were just super cool and gave me a keychain. I was like, yeah, I beat La Mulana 2. Like, no, 2? And I was like, yeah, 2. I played it on stream. He's like, oh. We met him the year before the game came out. He's like, did you know that when you jump, you can grab onto ladders now? Like, that's the first thing he said to a passerby. Yeah, man, that's rad. Hey, Marty, you starving to death, buddy? Okay, so I think we want to go... Guessing we want to go to the giant red dot that says destination. Thank you, Resident Evil 4. Wow. It's a brave new world over here. Does this one also do the thing that was in the RE2 remake where it marks areas complete? Probably not. I think that's my favorite thing. Yeah, I'll turn on the cat cam before he runs away. Begging to be fed. Well, that's the key to use. Oh, the medallion locations are marked on the map? Is that what those blue submission markers are? Bye, Marty. I can go hit those up real quick. We got about 10 minutes left. Have patience, Marty. 10 minutes. I know you're starving to death. You've never been fed before. I'm gonna get the medallions first. Well, maybe there's some ammo lying around. I'll have to shotgun it. Need some eggs. Gold chicken egg? What? No, you're kidding me. Does it sell for lots of money or something silly? That's funny. So potentially infinite healing from chickens, huh? This game is funny. Yeah, I was wondering if it was worth a lot of money in addition to being a full heal. I don't want to use my shotgun for this. I'm gonna have a choice. I don't think I can climb up there, right? Well, this thing might have handgun ammo? Nope. Do environmental destructibles come back? Like, what all respawns? It looks like chickens can spawn new eggs. I think once you've ransacked an area, though, all the loot is permanently gone, maybe? That's true. Alright, I gotta use a shotgun. Shot the medallion from too far away. Overkill. Southeast. Brown chicken egg sells for a little bit more. Somewhere in here. Oh, that's cool. Well, I'm glad that they're on the map. I don't know if I would have checked there. Come on, game. There you go. Find ammo and come back. Okay, because the game's pretty clear about what is and is not a point of no return. That's my main anxiety here. I have to climb up and then get over this thing. Okay. Got that one already. Oh, there's one up there. Okay. Yeah, so if you go to faq.marstead.com, there's some detail on that. It's called if you Control F and search for auctions. Whenever a game wins the vote, I open up a slot and people can bid on the slot with the points that you're earning in chat right now, just by watching and following. And then if you win the slot, you can put whatever game you want on it, and then everybody can help vote for it. Also, subscribers can have me play a game, any game they like, no real restrictions, once a week for subblock. So that's a cool way to just get me to check out a game for a brief time without committing to me beating it. Points of no return when you enter a new map. I've done everything there was to do down here. Let's see. More at my destination. I can't see how many. I've collected 7. Okay. Red M is merchant, which makes sense. So I'm gonna try to hit that save that's toward the direction of the of progress, and I think we're at time for today. So we'll pick up from here on Wednesday. We are doing 2 days of Resident Evil this week. Playing through the full Resident Evil franchise. We've beaten Resident Evil 1, the RE1 remake, Resident Evil 2, the RE2 remake, Nemesis, Code Veronica, and Resident Evil 0. Now finally reached the fan favorite. Changed how everybody makes these games. Prompt me to use the key from here. Oh, this is the closest thing to a save room song. That's cool. Let me make sure I've got my pistol equipped. Great saber music. I really like the Resident Evil 1 remake. I think it's one of that and the Resident Evil 2 remake are two of the best remakes I've ever seen of a video game. Maybe up there with Metroid Zero Mission, Metroid Samus Returns. I'm really interested to see if they do this Nemesis remake. Oh, exit is that menu. Okay. Thanks, folks, for hanging out. I'll let you guys know what's coming up for the rest of the week and next week.